This highlight brings to you by SRK Diesel Trading. Let's enjoy a big thrill between SRK Diesels in Arqam cricket. Wish a thrilling till the last.
Welcome back to Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Match number 18 of 34th Sharjah Ramadan League S10 will be played between SRK Diesel Trading and Arqam CC.
Third game of the night, the final one of the night of the day number 6. I have the two captains out there of team SRK Diesel, Mr. Syed, the match referee, Mr. Tehseen Javed, and Jafar of team Arqam. Home captain Syed will flip the coin. Heads is the call. And it is a head. Jafar. Congratulations on winning the toss. What have you decided?
We've decided to bat first.
Well, any particular reason?
Yeah, I think most of the matches we've seen here, if you can post a good total, then it's the pressure's on the bowling side, and I think that's how we've seen most of the matches being won. Unfortunately, last match we weren't able to post the total that we wanted to, but this time I think we were more confident that we're going to be able to do that and secure this match.
Now, 2 games already passed in this particular day. Do you think you guys have an extra added advantage to assess the conditions better?
Yeah, obviously. So having seen the 2 matches, you could assess in terms of how the ball's coming off the wicket, whether it's skidding or whether it's coming slightly slower, and that can help us again decide our bowling lineup and be sure that we're better prepared.
Sayed, you've lost the toss, but what have you thought of doing?
Yeah, I'm thinking also if we win the toss, so we will bat first. But this is the game of, So inshallah, we will try to restrict them and like 90 or 80, and then we can chase the match.
How is the team combination looking like?
Yeah, it's good. Previous game we are trying in the last ball we are lose the match, but inshallah we will trying on this time to win the match.
Well, what different are you planning to do to change the result?
Yeah, actually we just also thinking about with the fielding to do good, and also some few changes in the team. So inshallah we will thinking about to perform well today, inshallah.
Inshallah, hope all goes well. We see a very good game. All the very best.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, so the news from the center is that Arqam CC, they have won the toss and no hesitations, batting first.
Thanks a lot, Asim. And the news, the sideline says that Arqam CC winning the toss and elected to bat first. And talking about Mohammad Shahbaz at the boundary for Adnan Khan. On strike facing Shahbaz. Hitting the deck hard. Gently. Abdullah Ghazi off the mark, but not in a convincing way. Wanted to play towards deep square leg. Managing that top edge. Flies over the wicket keeper. 4 runs for Arqam CC and Abdullah Ghazi. Lucky enough here, getting those runs. Once again, not in control. Getting the top edge over the wicket keeper. It's better to have a fielder. Is behind Jalal Zai running in and comes in. Asim Sheikh in the com box. Welcome, Asim.
Thank you, Mudassir. And Adnan, power has a definition or has a name. It is Adnan Khan. Look at that. Just stand and deliver. Very classical approach. He likes to slash bowling the next 4 balls of Jalal Zai's spell. Lead it upish over the head of the bowler. Ball's racing away towards the boundary and will be a boundary. So back to back, about 6 followed by a 4 for Adnan. Batting with a lot of confidence there, Adnan. And we know how dangerous he can be. Jalal Zai and then a boundary of Rafiullah. Intentions pretty loud and clear. Again a heave towards the onside. A misfield by the captain will result in a boundary towards Cow's corner. So Adnan is out there with a clear intention, loud and clear. Shorter in length and he immediately pouncing onto the opportunity. The captain during the toss mentioning that the area that they would be focusing on improving is going to be their fielding. Oh, what a shot. Take that. Adnan Khan is on fire. Rafi has been taken for runs here. This time he goes big. Towards the mid-wicket, direction is the same, result slightly different. 2 extra runs on that occasion. Again, a shorter length delivery, pulled in the gap, balls racing away towards the boundary. Adnan is dealing in boundaries and 6s here. It is S10 here in Sharjah, and it is Adnan Khan's show that has started. 2 overs gone, Arqam CC, 35 for no loss. It's skied up in the air, chance for the fielder, but will just clear him by a few feet. Well, managing to keep that in, but umpire would definitely want to recheck. Because was it a convincing stop? Was played up. Oh, looks like he touched the ropes. We'll have to see what the umpire has to say about it. Well, looks like he's just got away with it. Pulled away. And there is a fielder who puts it down. The story continues here. The fielding is letting this team down here. Clearly pointed out there during the toss that fielding is that area that they will want to improve. And dropping catches, something that is definitely not going to help. That's up in the air. Once again, a top edge. Flying all the way towards the boundary. Yeah, the wagon wheel, that will be the most busiest area behind the wicketkeeper. The quick short delivery from Shahbaz, slight fraction too late on it, but what matters is 4 good runs coming through. Intentions pretty clear. Anything onto his body. They want to go hard. That's pulled away and pulled away. Big one. Out of the ground. Maximum for Adnan.
On a rampage here tonight, Adnan Khan on the back foot, nicely pulled into the stands, dealing in boundaries.
Looks Looks like he was ready for it. A bumper to be bowled at him.
Abdullah Ghazi on strike. This time goes big. Fielder settling. Fumbles, but on the second attempt takes the catch. That's the end of Abdullah Ghazi. Wicket number 1 falls for Arqam CC.
A flat batted shot straight to the fielder. He takes it on the second attempt. And that's the end of a
The
shot
single
stay.
50 comes up for Arqam CC. It's Jafar, the captain. New man in on the back foot. Nicely played. Lightning outfield. Shehbaz, a poor effort. Off the mark with the boundary.
Lightning outfield. Drizzling runs here. Last ball. Loud appeal. Oh, the keeper is literally pleading. Please give me that. It looks like it will get flicked away off the pads. Down the leg side, Adnan lets it go. That's the test for the wicketkeeper, and that takes me back to the same question that you asked earlier in the last game of the slip. What is the difficult part for a wicketkeeper? This one.
The difficult part for me is standing at the short third man, all the way going to the boundary and getting the ball. That is the reason I used to stand at the covers.
Boom. And Adnan Khan goes big on the roads of Sharjah. Big, massive hit from the big man. He moves to 48 of 16 deliveries. 74 for 1.
Always in control. Out of the stadium. New balls.
Adnan Khan goes big, goes handsome, goes all the way. His onslaught continues, and what a way to bring up his half century. Top knock by a top batter. Brilliantly picked up. That is something that can probably work here. He goes big. The story continues. Results the same. Direction slightly different. And the ball has landed on the roof of Sharjah. Adnan decides to go send it all the way on the roof of Sharjah Cricket Stadium so that he can take a breather. We have the fresh new inventory out here. All set in readiness when Adnan is batting. Again, he goes big. Is it big enough? Yes, it is big enough. The fielder will just see the ball sail over his head. What hitting by Adnan Khan. Just stand and deliver. Back-to-back sixes, hat-trick of sixes, in fact. And he's putting on a show. Can he be the first player to get to his century in the S10? Short delivery, pulled handsomely, another six, take that. 100 up here for Arqam CC. Looks like Abdullah Ghazi saying, I could have done the same job. You can only stand and admire from Adnan Khan. Massive 69 of 22 deliveries, 4 sixes on the trot. Played it. Oh, take that. Make that number 5 in the row. 30 runs of the last 5 balls. And they are enjoying every bit of this onslaught. All the captain can do from the other end is stand and admire. He has the best view in the house. 6 overs gone. Arqam CC 106 for 1. has pace till now and scored 75. And he tries to go big, up in the air, chance for the fielder. Oh, to add to the misery, it goes all the way for a boundary. I won't be surprised with the kind of field setup. Adnan goes on the offside, the next one. Oh, he decides to stick. The ball doesn't stick. It goes all the way for a 6. Well, this is massacre. This is onslaught at its best by Adnan Khan. 25 balls, 80, in fact 26 balls, 91 for him.
Missed his century. He has a good opportunity here, Adnan. Jafar goes big over the long off. It's raining sixes here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Boundaries and sixes galore in Sharjah. Jafar joins the party. It was overpitched, meant to be dispatched, and he got the punishment that that ball deserved.
Jafar trying to go over the long off, manages the thick outside edge, flies over the short third man, starts the over with a boundary. Captain trying to match the feet of Adnan Khan.
Well, they are throwing kitchen sink at everything. This is the opportunity that they are
Target that
trying to
185.
make full use of.
You have every chance to break that record. Not in control, but finds the gap between long on and long off. Some hugs out at long on and long off.
Well, piercing the gap to perfection. Jafar batting on 29 of 12. Khan 86 of 26. He has not faced a delivery. The last 5 balls. Ooh, he goes big. He goes handsome. He goes out of the stadium. Jafar joins the party. Off the back foot, meant to be dispatched.
And Adnan Khan on 86 to fail the new bowler, bowling from the comb box end. Low full toss over the deep square leg, maximum 8 away from that magic number, Adnan Khan.
Wow. He took his rest. I think he asked for it. He wanted it. He regained his power, energy. And there she goes.
7 runs away from his 100. The first century can be witnessed tonight in this edition. Jafar this time, a short delivery, up high in the air, a maximum.
Now Jafar is, there is a battle within a battle here. Who gets to their milestone first is the battle. Jafar moves on to 41 of 16 deliveries. Adnan on 93. Wow, this is entertainment. This is why this format is called the most entertaining format.
And with that maximum, 150.
Strike from here on. And Jafar departs. Played that shot a bit too early. Was a short delivery. Could have sent it to the orbit. Just playing a fraction too early. Try to hit it very.
The non-striker and Adnan still on 93. Don't take that single. Don't take that single. Caught in the deep. Wajahat, but wicket falls. But the good news is in the next over, Adnan Khan will be on strike.
Well, even if that they would have crossed the new, as per the new rules, it would have been Adnan Khan would have been in strike. So doesn't make a difference in the modern day after the new rule has been applied.
He won't go to that 100 mark. I'll blame the captain and Karan Menon for this. One hit away. Adnan Khan on strike. Misses the line. Adnan Khan still waiting for that 100.
Jalal steaming in. Oh, what a sad end coming here for Adnan. But what a fine knock. You just can't write this off. 94 of 32 deliveries, but he deserved every bit of it. Look at the wicketkeeper testing his bat, but you don't get these opportunities quite often. Adnan Khan walking back, he remains unbeaten, he's carrying his bat, but that bat would have had a lot more impetus, a lot more value had he got to that 3-figure mark. What a knock, what a fine knock.
Big round of applause, the team cheering for Adnan, playing for his team. He has scored those n number of hundreds here in UAE domestic circuit. There was a chance to go and get that magic figure, but running for his partners, taking those couple of runs in the last over, misses out 100 with 6 runs, remain unbeaten on 94 of 32 deliveries. Ghazi contributing 13, Jafar 41 to his name, golden duck for Wajahat.
Feeling more sorry for Adnan than the one who's sitting right in front, right beside me in the commentary box, Mudassir Ali.
And in the presentation, I'll try to get hold of Jafar. I'll ask him a couple of questions, and Tufail getting a couple of wickets in his only over, getting rid of Jafar and Wajahat, but Shahbaz managed to get his name and nothing much to talk about. Arqam CC batting first, posted that mammoth total on board, 157 in their allotted 10 overs. What a blistering knock we have witnessed tonight. The hard hitter bowler, run machine. Onto the pads. Number 1 goes down. It's Habib departs after making just a single. Not in line, not reaching the ball. It's 3 for 1. Entertainment drama continues in 34th Ramadan League S10. Nicely played. Coming into the right hand batter, Dawood rolling his wrist, played towards the deep square leg. Boundary for Dawood and SRK Diesel cheering the batter, Captain SRK and the players of SRK Diesel. 49 balls. M. Dawood, fondly called as MSD. Flick of the wrist, finds the gap between fine leg and short square leg. Ball races to the fence with the boundary. Over number 2 comes to an end. 12 for the loss of 1 wicket. Very slow start. 15 for the loss of 1 wicket. 2.4 overs. Trying to play across. Cleans him up. Asmatullah getting excited. Knocks the off stump. Wicket number 2 falls. It's Umar contributing just a couple of runs for his team. Nicely bowled. Hitting that off stump. 15 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Oh, that late inward movement. They've crashed onto the stumps, but getting some bat. There's Tufail. It's off the mark. 3 overs gone now. SDT, they are 16 for 2.
Abdullah Ghazi, same treatment. Abdullah Ghazi loves to play back. On the first delivery, Dawood getting a 4. Flying past the wicket keeper. 4 runs for Dawood and SRK Diesel. Never know. Bouncer coming on you. Abdullah Ghazi runs in. Brilliant shot on the back foot over the deep extra cover into the stands. first maximum of the second innings from the blade off to fail.
Well, it was needed. Needed big time, and they need more of these. Off the back foot, look at the amount of power that that bottom hand generated. Off the back foot, in the air, chance for the fielder, and he takes it. Misjudged it initially, but managing to hold on to it. Good looking catch there by Karan. And the wicket falls. Number 3 down here for SRK Diesel Trading. Very good, calm, composed catch by Karan Menon. And Ghazi strikes. And the Terminator strikes. Goes through the gate. And he has a smile on his face. Tosses it up in the air. Gets some right amount of spin. That does the job. Goes through the gate. Jagraj picks up his wicket. Jagraj Singh. Beautifully bowled, but equally well played there by the batsman. The chase being put in by the fielder, but all in vain. It was placed in the gap and gets a boundary.
Top level shot. Managed to get that gap. Chased by Lucky. Asmatullah the mark Majid with the boundary. Nicely played. Going down on one knee. Into the stands. There goes Jagraj Singh.
It was tossed up, but what control on that shot. Beautifully picked up. Not the biggest of the lot, but yes, that will give.
Ghazi to bowl the 5th delivery of this over. On the back foot, Dawood finds the gap. Races towards the fence. Boundary. Lone warrior for SRK Diesel. Mohammad Dawood moves to 15.
Very, very difficult.
Jagraj to Dawood, a wicket to his name. Off break bowler Jagraj Singh. On the back foot. So the gap between deep mid wicket and deep square leg. Getting those boundaries now regularly. Dawood.
Well, that was shorter in length and punished. .2 overs, 51 for 4. Been really economical in their approach here. Arqam CC. And goes through the gate. The Terminator strikes again. Jagraj picking up his second.
You go Balle Balle Jagraj Singh. Brave bowler. Invited the batter to go big. And look at the turn. Getting better of Dawood. Getting the gap between his pad and bat and straight onto the stump.
He goes big, he goes handsome, he goes for a 6 towards Cow's corner. And he's holding on to his position there, Majid. Well, he came slightly down to the pitch of the ball. A wicket falling here. It is Karan Menon who has struck on the very first ball. Majid departs. He was trying to fancy his chance to go big after Karan. Taking a step forward, yorking himself, missing the ball completely. And the ball hitting the middle stump. has been played towards the mid-wicket. Will get a boundary. Just trying to capitalize and get some runs here. Jalalzai. He moves on to 7 of 3. Taking a step forward and a hike towards mid-wicket. 8 overs gone, 67 for 6. Fielding restrictions here, Jalalzai. He goes big, but not big enough. It's inside the circle. Karan settling underneath it, and he drops it. Catch put down there. Could have been the 7th casualty for SDT. Cut away and wide of the third man fielder. Gets a boundary there, Moeen. That definitely helps boost their confidence for sure. Trying to get as many runs as possible. The short delivery meant to be cut and cut away pretty nicely. Down the leg side, will settle for a leg by there. Jalalzai on strike. He's batting on 8 of 6. Oh, it missed everything. It missed the bat, it missed the wicket keeper, it missed the stumps as well. 9.2, 76 for 6. It's like it just could not come out of that onslaught of Adnan Khan in the first innings. Wide signal by the umpire. 4 more illegal deliveries to wind up day number 6. That's played uppish in the air. Chance for the fielder. He settles underneath it and takes it. A wicket falling. Number 7 down. And looks like the captain is making his way to the centre. It was tossed up in the air by Tamim and just could not get underneath it. But the fielder making sure that he got both his hands underneath it. Captain gets off the mark. Will settle for a single. The captain will be back on strike. Last ball of the innings. Hoik down towards square leg. Will settle for a single, and that will be the game for Arqam CC. Winning the game pretty convincingly here by 76 runs. What a performance. A complete dominating performance here by Arqam CC. Making sure that they apply the same amount of pressure when they come out to bowl the way they did in the first innings.